Yes. हाँ राहुल बताओ.
So I have a question about how to reference scale degrees. So if you take a song and you figure out the chords and then you want to reference the scale degree. So you say the key, the song is in 1, 4, 5, for example. But if the song is in the minor key, do you reference it as 1, 4, 5 of the relative major scale, or do you change that to the minor scale, the degrees?
Excellent.
Not the degrees, but what the numbering?
Excellent. Great question. So Rahul, the question is, for example, if I'm in the key of C major and the song is in song has 1, 4, 5 chords in it. So C major में 1 chord is C major, 4 chord is F major, and 5 chord is G major. Right? So ये तो गाना सही हो गया. C major, F major, F G major पे. Now let's say the song is in a minor key. So let's say the song is in A minor. Right? So Rahul is saying कि ये इसमें हम A minor की key का 1, 4, 5 लेंगे. A minor की key में 1, 4, 5 क्या होता है? A minor की key is the same as C major, right? So A, B, C, D, E. So A minor की key में 1, 4, 5 will be A minor, D minor, and E minor. So his question is, will it be A minor, D minor, E minor? Or is it going to be, what was this, the other thing you said? You said we'll reference it to the relative major.
Yeah, so what is the general practice? Do you say the song is in 1, 4, 5, even if it's in the minor key, you mean the 1, 4, 5 of the minor?
Okay, great.
Diatonic scale?
Yeah. So that's what I was trying to understand from you. So you answer this, Rahul. If the song is in A minor, अगर गाना A minor में है और chord उसमें है A, let's say chord है A minor, D minor, and E minor, right? So will you say कि it's 1, 4, 5 in A minor, or will you say it's 2 नहीं A minor 6, 2 and तीसरी chord क्या थे 6, 2, 5 नहीं 6, 2, 3 sorry 6, 2, 3 क्या what am I saying? Will you say it's 1, 4, 5 in A minor key, or will you say it's 6, 2, 3 in the major key?
Well, if I say it like that, then obviously it makes sense. It doesn't matter, right?
I mean,
but if I don't say in the minor key,
no, I'll tell you.
The song is 1, 4, 5.
Yes. So 1, 4, 5 is an implication. 1, 4, 5 is just a communication way. It's a way of communication, right? So you will never say the Ghana is in the key of A minor, but it is a 6, 2, 3 in C major. You will never say that, right?
Okay.
If you're talking about the key being A minor, you will also always say the chords with reference to that particular key only. So सबसे पहले तो understand something. अगर गाने में A minor, D minor, E minor है, we will never say it's 6, 2, 3 in the C major key.
Okay.
We will say it's 1, 4, 5 in the A minor key. Okay. Now.
Okay.
So that should kind of answer your question कि जिस की में है हम उसी की scale degrees की बात करने वाले हैं. Okay. But I also want you to understand something, which is कि जब हम minor keys लेते हैं ना, तो minor keys में generally जैसे गाना जो है ये A minor, D minor, E minor, you can make a song with these chords, but E minor will not lead well to an A minor. The 5 chord is E minor. अगर A minor की key की बात कर रहा हूं मैं, तो 5 chord is E minor, moving back to an A minor. Now E minor will not move well to an A minor. सुन के देखो. Right? Now listen to this. A minor. This flows a little better. Now the reason why that is so is because I want you to I'll give you a little extra knowledge abhi. I have a shitty मेरा जो main whiteboard है वो है नहीं, so I have this broken whiteboard. So let me just explain on this only for the time being. Now whenever we're talking about movement of chords, I've said this multiple times कि it's nothing but movement of notes, right? तो हमारी जो 5 chord होती है, it moves very well to a 1 chord. उसको अगर मान लो मैं C मेजर की key में हूं तो C, sorry guys, all the good pens are नीचे because that's where I hold my classes. Okay, so C major की key में C, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor and B diminished. That's your diatonic chords, right? 5 chord is G. This is a bad pen too, यार. Oh, I wasn't really expecting कि मैं use करने वाला हूँ whiteboard इसलिए. Anyways, so हाँ, तो मेरी 5 chord to a 1 chord जो होती है, तो it's actually G to a C in the key of C major, right? G to a C. Now you just study the notes. Why does G major or G7 flow very well to C? Actually, अगर sevens में लोगे तो it's C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7, right? Fifth is a dominant chord, no? G7 ले लो, even better. So G7 flows very well to a C or C major 7. Why is it like that? Because if you look at the notes, G7 में notes होते हैं G, B, D and F. Those are the notes of a G7 chord. Okay? C major 7 में notes होते हैं C, E, G and a B. Right? So why does G7, the 5 chord, move so well to the 1 chord? Is because notes को अगर आप study करोगे तो G जो है, G is the same, दोनों में G है. Correct? दोनों में G है. जो हमारा B है, एक तो B भी है same. At the same time, B is also moving half step up to a C. Right? अगर इस B को नहीं लेते, अगर C मेजर ही लो, मैं I don't want to confuse you guys. वैसे B ले लो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, पर अगर C मेजर भी लेते तो अभी C, G ही है. So B is moving half step up to a C. F is moving half step down to an E. So there is a half step up movement, there is a half step down movement, and there is a note which is the same as well. This is always going to be the best resolution. Whenever one chord moves very well to another chord, the reason why इतनी अच्छी sound करती है एक chord से दूसरी chord is because either notes are the same, or there is a half step up movement, or there is a half step down movement. इस केस में तीनों हैं. Same note भी है, ऊपर भी जा रहा है half step, नीचे भी जा रहा है half step. Right? वैसे थोड़ा सा सेपरेट बता रहा हूं. Since you talked scale degrees, जो मेजर स्केल में 7th नोट होता है उसको लीडिंग टोन बोला जाता है. लीडिंग टोन. So C major में B is called the leading tone. That's because it leads very well to a C, half step up movement. Right? So anyways, that's the reason why you have, so 5 chord moves very well to 1 chord. लेकिन माइनर की जो होती है ना, माइनर की में अगर हम स्टडी करेंगे तो माइनर अगर मैं I don't even have my eraser, चलो अगर मैं A minor की लेता हूं, just to keep things simple, because A minor is the same as C major, तो A minor की होती है A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, right? ये A minor की होगी same as C major. अब इसमें जो हमारी 1 chord होती है वो A minor, which is A, C and E, right? हमारी 4 chord होती है D minor, which is D, F and A, और 5 chord होती है E minor, which is E, G and B. Correct? ये हमारी 1, 4, 5 होगी in the key of A minor.
Yeah.
Now what happens is, अगर मैं 5 to 1 मूवमेंट लेता हूं तो हो गया E, G, B moving to A, C and E. Right? There is a half step up movement. There is a same note as well. Right? And G and A में there's a one step, whole step, right? So it's good. It sounds pretty good. मैंने बजाया था, it sounded pretty good. लेकिन इससे भी ज़्यादा strong हमारी movement हो सकती है अगर हम E minor को E major बना दें. E major में क्या notes होते हैं?
E, F sharp, no. E, F sharp,
E major is E, F sharp, G.
B है.
नहीं, B तो होता ही है, B तो फिफ्थ हो गया ना. थर्ड नोट क्या होता है? थर्ड नोट E. Which is the third note in E major? थर्ड नोट E major scale क्या होता है?
E F sharp, G sharp, A,
G sharp, no.
C sharp,
G sharp, G sharp.
G sharp.
G sharp is the third note, right? तो E major में E G sharp होता है. तो अगर ये E major होती chord,
Yeah,
तो हमारी ये G sharp to A वाला movement भी हो सकता था.
right.
That would be even stronger. So the reason I'm telling you this is extra चीजें बता रहा हूं because हम जब भी हार्मनी की बात करते हैं ना माइनर की में, we never take the minor scale, we never take the natural minor scale, we take what is called the harmonic minor scale.
Okay.
हार्मोनिक माइनर स्केल जो होता है ना, उसमें बेसिकली क्या होता है कि आपका जो सेवंथ नोट होता है ना, ए माइनर में ए बी सी डी ई एफ जी ए है, ये दिस इज अ फ्लैट सेवंथ, जी इज अ फ्लैट सेवंथ, नो, ए की में जी शार्प इज द सेवंथ. तो इसको अगर मैं लिखूंगा, ये 1, ये 2, ये फ्लैट 3, ये 4, ये 5, ये फ्लैट 6, फ्लैट 7, बैक टू 1, ये दिस इज योर नेचुरल माइनर स्केल. लेकिन क्योंकि हम चाहते हैं कि ये फिफ्थ कॉर्ड में हम मेजर करना चाहते हैं, फिफ्थ कॉर्ड को हम मेजर कर देंगे तो इट विल बी अ स्ट्रॉन्गर रेजोल्यूशन. तो वी वांट दैट जी शार्प. तो जी शार्प करने के लिए हम क्या करते हैं, सेवंथ नोट को रेज कर देते हैं. तो इंस्टेड ऑफ फ्लैट 7 वी टेक द 7 विच इज अ जी शार्प. And that scale is actually called the harmonic minor scale. So harmonic minor scale is 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, 7, natural, major seventh and then a 1. So G sharp जो होता है ना, G sharp to A, इस G sharp करने का रीजन यही होता है कि हम फिफ्थ कॉर्ड में मेजर करना चाहते हैं, माइनर नहीं रखना चाहते. That's why it's called the harmonic minor scale. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because जब भी आप सॉन्ग्स की बात करोगे ना, गानों की, तो गानों में कॉर्ड्स यूज होती हैं. कॉर्ड्स में हम कभी 1, 4, 5 माइनर की नहीं लेते. द रीजन यू आस्क मी अबाउट 1, 4, 5 ना, इसलिए मैं इतना एक्स्ट्रा बता रहा हूं. 1, 4, 5 हम बेसिकली हार्मोनिक माइनर स्केल का ले लेते हैं बिकॉज इट हैज दैट ई मेजर इन इट. या,
Yep.
डज दैट मेक सेंस? कूल. तो
There's a melodic minor too, right?
excellent. So the reason why we have a melodic minor is because if you were to study the scale again, हमारा A है, then B है, there is a whole step. B to C there is a half step. C to a D there is a whole step. D to an E there is a whole step. E to F is a half step. G sharp to A is a half step. लेकिन F to G sharp, that is one whole step and one half step.
Yeah.
That's a minor third interval. So generally scales में we don't want इतना बड़ा gap. And because we don't want इतना बड़ा गैप, तो हम क्या करते हैं, अपने सिक्स फ्लैट 6 को भी रेज कर देते हैं बाय 1. तो दैट बिकम्स योर मेजर सिक्स्थ. सो देन इट बिकम्स एन एफ शार्प जी शार्प. सो नाउ दिस पर्टिकुलर गैप इज अ लॉट लेसर. तो ये हमारा E to F sharp इज अ मेजर सेकंड और अ होल स्टेप. F sharp to G sharp is also a major second or a whole step. So then it becomes a little better sounding. नहीं तो F to a G sharp बहुत बड़ा गैप हो जाता है. Okay? So yes, so your natural, remember the important thing, major scale क्या होता है, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 back to 1. This is your major scale. What is your natural minor scale? Flatten the third, flatten the sixth, and flatten the seventh. That's your natural minor scale. What is your harmonic minor scale? Keep the flat 3 and flat 3 the same. Seventh को raise कर दो by 1, make it a 7. And what's your melodic minor scale? Gap बहुत ज्यादा है, इसको भी raise कर दिया, तो it becomes flat 3, 6, 7 and back to 1. Now the beautiful thing is this scale, the melodic minor scale, is very similar to your natural major scale. Not natural major but major scale. The only difference is major scale में हमारा third होता है, इसमें हमारा flat third होता है. तो now you know another scale which is a melodic minor scale. कि melodic minor scale is, yes, it's the same. Melodic minor scale is related to your natural minor scale in the sense कि हम 6th and 7th को raise कर रहे हैं by 1. But it's also kind of similar to your major scale कि हम जो third है उसको flatten कर रहे हैं. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So generally अगर आप देखोगे ना, jazz music में क्या होता है कि earlier jazz music जो compositions होते थे, उसमें you would, जब भी कोई solo play करते थे ना, तो there was always this thing of ascending and descending. So you used to ascend using your harmonic minor scale, descend using your melodic minor. People sometimes used to do the other way around as well. But एक बार ascend करते थे एक scale में, descend करते थे दूसरे scale में. Nowadays people don't care. Ascend descend दोनों harmonic में कर दो, ascend descend दोनों melodic में कर दो. It sounds absolutely fine. I'm just saying कि culturally there were some changes. So yeah. But these are pretty interesting scales. So anyways, the important thing is कि जब भी आपने songs बनाने होते हैं ना, we don't really use the natural minor scale that much. We use the harmonic minor scale. It's better suited for harmonies primarily because seventh जो होता है हमारा उसमें major हो जाता है, right? So that actually makes the fifth chord flow very well to a one chord. Yeah. Simple सा question था, मैंने कुछ ज़्यादा ही complicate कर दिया, but I think it's something that it's important. It's something important which I felt you guys should know.
I think it definitely answers some questions that I did not even have.
Oh, excellent. Even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
I will try to spot these patterns in songs where I see I see a difference from the natural minor scale. Maybe,
Yeah.
This explains that.
So if you were to analyze that, no, क्या करना? बस understand one thing. The difference between your natural minor and your harmonic minor is just the seventh note. तो seventh note से कारण कौन सी chords impact हो रही हैं? तो एक chord तो impact हो रही है fifth वाली chord जिसमें seventh note आता है. एक chord impact हो रही है third वाली chord जिसमें again seventh आता है. Yeah? C, E and G sharp, C, E, G. तीसरी chord impact हो रही है seventh वाली chord जिसमें G की जगह G sharp हो गया. So think in terms of that. कि ये chord होनी चाहिए थी लेकिन इसमें तो ये chord आ रही है. So that will actually make things very interesting. Yeah. Cool. Who's next?